Excuses are tools of incompetence used by men to build monuments of nothing, which are seldom useful. That's a phrase that I was taught back in college. And that is one that I would like to share with Devin Haney, who spoke out in a note to the boxing world about Ryan Garcia and saying that he wants a rematch with Ryan Garcia and that Ryan Garcia cheated in their fight. Let's talk about that in this video. Ryan Garcia cheated Devin Haney, and Devin Haney wants a rematch. And Devin Haney fans say the same thing. Devin Haney fans believe the same thing. Ryan Garcia cheated Devin Haney. Ryan Garcia needs to run it back with Devin Haney, and he needs to do it fair where they're both at the same weight class. And that's what they both need to do moving forward. Ryan Garcia's promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, responds and says, man, hit the bricks. Too bad, so sad. But before I get into it, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. And if you're a longtime subscriber and supporter of the channel, thank you so much for your continued support. God don't like ugly, Devin. Don't like it. Look, man, you shoulda kept your mouth shut talking about what Gervonta Davis was doing with Ryan Garcia when he fought Ryan Garcia. Ego, flapping off at the lips too much, pointing fingers came back to bite Devin Haney more than any amount of cheating that was done by Ryan Garcia did. That's what did the damage. It was the arrogance, the presumption, the loose-lippedness of Devin Haney and Bill Haney and Devin Haney fans that caused that problem. Because when you're talking, that's what they say, when you're talking, you can't listen. When you are closing your eyes to the truth, you can't see. And that's what happened. Devin Haney comes out, writes a note after yesterday, puts a note out to the public after his loss, and says that he wants a fair fight. Now, if he says he wants a fair fight, that means the last fight wasn't fair. Why wasn't the last fight fair? Because Ryan Garcia cheated. Ryan Garcia came in 3 pounds above the weight limit. 3 pounds above the weight limit of 140 and fought at 143, while Devin was a true professional and made the weight. And then Devin, like that true professional, allowed Ryan Garcia to come in at whatever weight he wanted to the day of the morning of the fight. No day, second day weigh-in. Eddie Hearn said, let's have a second day weigh-in. Devin Haney and Bill Haney says, no, we don't want to do that. Because why? Because they're a true professional. A true professional is going to walk into that ring at about 170 pounds, right? So no, don't put a light on us. Now, why do I say that it was their loose-lippedness and all of this that caused this? It is because they were so busy pointing the finger at Gervonta Davis and talking bad about Gervonta Davis because Ryan was crying about it. Ryan said, oh, Tank would not fight me at 140 pounds where I was comfortable. He would only fight me at 136 for a fight that they negotiated at 135. Oh, and when Gervonta gave me the 146, when Gervonta gave me the 136, he would only let me rehydrate all the way to 146. Otherwise, there's huge penalties, and you wouldn't have made any money in the fight if you didn't do it. So What did Gervonta do? Gervonta made it financially prohibitive, financially prohibitive to miss weight, either the first time or the second time. So Ryan had to come in at 135 point something. And then during the day before weighing, the same day weighing, he came in at 145, well under those limits. Why? Because if you don't, it ain't going to be worth it in your pocket. We're going to hit you so hard in the pocket for playing them games. But what did Ryan say? He drained me. What did Devin Haney fans say? They Tank cheated him. Tank cheated him. That's why when he drained him. Tank cheated. Now, because Devin took that stance, Devin couldn't say anything about it. But now it's cheating when it's Devin. Now when Ryan misses weight, blatantly misses weight, and does it in a way where he misses it by so much that he's not even allowed to lose any weight by law. Do you not think that Ryan Garcia knew the same game with Gervonta Davis? That if Gervonta Davis had agreed that Gervonta Davis did not have a day before weighing, or if he had just said, he didn't put in the contract what the weight was going to be specifically and have penalties if he missed weight, then Ryan wouldn't have tried to jump in and fight him weighing 139 or 140? Do you think that he would not have blown all the way up as high as he could the day of the fight to get as big as he possibly could against the little Gervonta Davis? Of course he would. But what did Gervonta do? Gervonta has a team that made sure that did not take place. And because that did not take place, he was not at that physical disadvantage that now Devin claims that he is. And so we don't want to hear nothing about no weight. And by we, I mean me. Don't want to hear anything about any weight out of the mouth of Devin Haney. Because Devin Haney shouldn't have said all that about Gervonta. And if he hadn't said all that about Gervonta, he would have been in a position to at least ask for it. Because people wouldn't be spotlighting how big he was. People wouldn't be talking about, hey, man, who are you to say anything about keeping somebody to a rehydration clause? You're the one that said you would not agree to one with Gervonta. He was very out there saying, no, this fight's going to happen at 140. If I fight Gervonta and there's not going to be any type of rehydration clause, no, I'm old school. I'm not doing it. Well, then he did it and he didn't like it. And now he's crying about it. And ain't nobody trying to hear it, man. Ain't nobody, and I mean nobody, I mean me, trying to hear that. So Devin did it to himself, as far as I'm concerned, because if he would have listened to people around him, Eddie Hearn told him to do it. Eddie Hearn said, man, you care about how high you blow up, dude. It doesn't matter to you. We can write it so you don't have the next day weigh-in. Ryan has the next day weigh-in. And who cares? You don't have to do it. You made weight. Just make him. Make it a unilateral one. But they said no. They didn't want it. But then again, did he have the leverage to do it? Probably not. Because most of the things that Devin Haney and Devin Haney fans talk about with his great numbers and all of this was never true. It was never true. He's never this big draw that not everybody, but the people in his camp were trying to make him out to be. This is where reality hit the road, the rubber of reality hit the road. Okay. And that's all that is. So now Ryan's going to have to sit on that L, man. He's just going to have to sit on that L. Anyway, that's my take on the matter. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.